All right, getting three bids. It's a big topic. A lot of people want to talk about that, and you're doing a roofing project or construction project in general, and everybody says you have to get three bids. And I'll tell you where that came from. In the past, before insurance companies became very organized and had a large enough staff of adjusters and a consistent estimating platform, they actually relied on the local contractors to provide them bids, and that's how they would determine if pricing was fair market value. Now, if you're working on a construction project that is not based on an insurance claim, then I 100% agree. You need to be looking at multiple bids to be able to see what the warranty is, the products being used, every possible thing on the scope of work that's going to be removed and replaced and reset and all these different things. You need to be able to compare because the money's coming out of your pocket, right? That makes a big deal, a big difference. But in an insurance claim situation, nowadays the insurance adjusters actually write the estimate for you and hand it to you. And then in most of the insurance companies' intro paperwork, it says right there, if your contractor has different pricing, please have them contact us. So it's very, very transparent. They actually provide you with the paperwork for you to be able to hand to the contractor. And the contractor says, yep, that's a fair market value. And not only is it fair market value, they match my scope of work. That means if I'm saying that 30 squares worth of roofing material needs to pull off your roof, and they also say 30 squares needs to pull off, then we agree. Our scope is agreeing. If I say there's 55 feet of ridge vent, and they only say there's 43, then one of us are wrong, right? One of us, either I've overmeasured or they've undermeasured. One of the two. And we need to come to what we call an agreed scope. And here's the thing. We all use the same exact software. It's called Xactimate. I don't create the pricing, neither does the insurance company. And it is a third party that takes the data on materials and labor by your zip code, actually down by the zip code per month. So it fluctuates. It goes up and down. It becomes a new average. And in most cases, it's usually relatively accurate. However, if the system is not used correctly, i.e., they type in something wrong or we type in something wrong, let's say for instance, like I was talking about with the ridge vent, I put in 55 feet, they put in 43, then obviously the price at the bottom of the estimate is going to be different because I used the same software in a different way. I typed in 55, they typed in 43. Or if I say, hey, there's 12 items that need to be removed and replaced on your roof, and the insurance adjuster accidentally forgets 2 of those items and he only has 10 items, then clearly we're using the same software and the same pricing, but his pricing is going to be lower than mine because he missed 2 of the things that I have on my estimate. So it's real common that they just hand it to you and you hand it to the contractor to see if all the correct scopes are on, or the line items are on there. And as long as all the line items that I would do are on his estimate, then our price will match because we use the same software. So that leads us right back to the initial question. Do you need 3 bids or should you get 3 bids for an insurance claim? And the answer is an overwhelming no, you should not. What you should do is you should pick the absolute best contractor in the area and see if they can work off of the adjuster's scope of work. Because then at that point you get the best of both worlds. You get the absolute best contractor in the area with the best warranties, the best product, the best reputation, the least likelihood of anything going wrong, and even if it does go wrong, they have the financial stability to be able to handle that and take care of you. Even if Murphy's Law shows up and something happens that day, they're able to take care of you financially and not just ignore your calls and shut down their business and skip town. You want the best contractor available with the best reviews because the insurance company is paying for it. So if the insurance company is paying for it, so it's coming out of their bank account and they're paying for the absolute best contractor, that's what you want. You don't want to get multiple bids because let me ask you this. If you had the claim right now, let's say that you were the insurance company today, and I said, hey, you owe me for your roof. And here's 3 bids. Bid number 1 is $15,000. Bid number 2 is $14,000. And bid number 3 is $10,000. Which one do you think you would pick if it had to come out of your pocket? You're exactly right. I know you're thinking the lowest one because that's exactly what it breeds. It breeds a situation to where the insurance company or whoever is paying for it is going to tend to go towards the cheapest option. And what happens to you, the consumer, in an insurance claim when the cheapest option is chosen? Typically, lower quality products, less or no warranty, possibly no workman's comp or general liability on that crew. So if somebody gets hurt or damages something, it could fall back on you and not on their insurance. And the list goes on and on and on and on. And then if you have a problem and you call them, they're out of business because they do not have the financial stability to do business the correct way and service their clients when something goes wrong. So what you want to do is you want to try to pick the best possible contractor in your location and see if the insurance company and the contractor can come to an agreed scope, and then your pricing is going to match up and you're going to get the absolute best of both worlds. So if it's an insurance deal, it does not behoove you in any way, shape, or form to get 3 bids. It does behoove you or benefit you to get the best contractor and see if they can come up with an agreed scope with the insurance company. We hope that helps you no matter who you choose to do your roof. Have a great day.